I wanted to come on and talk about how to gain confidence in our lifts and mainly how I gained confidence through my lifts. And one of the biggest things I think is that we believe that that's through maxing out or our top end strength, those one reps. And those are obviously fun. I know for myself, I fail a lot. And specifically today, I'm going to talk about weightlifting, the snatch, clean, and jerk, and how I was able to systematically increase those percentages. And what I mean by that is I used to work up, build up for a one rep and probably fail. And I would fail a bunch. And what happened was I got accustomed to failing at the same weights. And one of the best things that I started to use was this idea of on my way up, something changes. Something changes between that 75 and 95% of your one rep where mentally you get off your game or you overthink something or you try to change something you shouldn't. So what I started to do was try to focus on one thing for that day. And at the moment that it changed, which was normally between that 75 and 95%, I remembered that weight. And what I did, and what we do a lot of times in the program, and I haven't really explained it, is we do EMOMs. And what you're supposed to do is find that weight that you felt the change. And your goal is that through 10 or 20 minutes that you notice an improvement in where you felt like you weren't hanging on to what you should be focused on. So you thought about the weight or you thought about something you shouldn't. But those EMOMs allow you to then, the next time you do it, you try to make it 5 pounds heavier. So you're not trying to PR by 5 pounds, but instead if I'm snatching and 135 pounds feels weird, my goal next time is that it's 140 and then it's 145. And I feel the most confidence happens in the high percentages more than in the maxing out. And what happens is if all of a sudden you're hitting 175, 180 in those EMOMs and you're feeling great, then my guess is that you're going to feel even better as you're going for those one rep maxes. So the goal is to focus on something that you can improve on for the day, and when you notice a change, you go back to it, and that's where you hammer your work. So you sit there and you focus on trying to make, if it's 20 minutes, the first 10, you're really trying to correct yourself, make it not feel the same, and those last 10 reps, you're just trying to be like, wow, I figured it out, and then carry it over to the next training session. So in weightlifting, that's how I love to incorporate EMOMs and how I like to think about improving, because what it does is it allows you to hit those higher percentages later on. We're not trying to do it right away. It's over time, but it's not always about just trying to PR that one rep, because a PR for me has happened one time in my life in almost all of my lifts. That's why it's a personal record. So I wanted to go ahead and just throw that out there. I'll talk some more about this when it comes to powerlifting and some of the reasons and why we want to do that, but I want to make sure that now when you see EMOMs popping up, you kind of know how to go about it, but also shoot me a message. Let me know how it's going. I can definitely help. If you're hitting those EMOMs and you're feeling better and you want to send some messages and videos over, definitely email me. Go on to that Zeus review. I'd love to see what you guys are doing. But basically want to give as much information as I can, so hopefully this helps out, and I want to send out a bunch more stuff. So if you guys have any ideas on what I should talk about, let me know. I want to make this quick and brief, so if you need any more details, let me know. Have a good one.